Do you think it is inevitable that as more of our lives are online, that we're just always going to see more cyber attacks, more data breaches?
I like to describe myself as short-term pessimist, long-term optimist, and so I think there's a lot of issues the world still needs to work out. There's a lot of legacy technology out there where security wasn't designed in, and it's just been bolted on after the fact, and those things continue to get compromised. Whereas a lot of organizations are working hard to get them onto a more modern technical platform where the security has been built in by design. And so I think the more organizations do that, the better they're going to be. But there's a lot of organizations that are still in that transition state, and so we still see significant numbers of attacks of various forms out there, and the attackers are getting more sophisticated all the time, and so everybody has to do work to get themselves out of that vulnerable state. But the reason I'm long-term optimistic is many large organizations, including the cloud companies and including many other types of technology companies and many enterprises and government, are investing a lot more in the fundamental designs of how to make the infrastructure and our digital environment more secure by default. And so we're making it harder and harder for the attackers. So once everybody gets onto these more defendable architectures, I'm not saying there won't be attacks in the future, but we'll be making the attackers work harder, and we'll probably tilt the balance in our favor. So again, short-term pessimistic because there's a lot of work still to be done, but long-term optimistic because I think we're starting to make the right directional decisions on how to build a more defendable digital environment for the future.